Beatrice. Hello, little girl. You enjoy the rain, don't you? I thought I'd just do a quick update from the last time. I think it's been a couple of weeks since I was out here with you in the garden, and I just thought I'd show you the irises are all starting to come out now. There's a whole lot of yellow ones in there as well, but it seems to be the purple ones are the first to show their little faces. So just through there, and you can see around the lavender. I'm going to cut some of that and dry it. I'm getting a bit more inspired about using my herbs medicinally. Hey, hold on a tick. Back again. There's a lot of noise in town today. The show is on, and I so look forward to the show, but we're not going today because Beatrice is not well. She hurt her paw, some of you would know. It came good, and then she had a relapse, and we don't know what is going on with it, so we have to wait until tomorrow to see the vet. So in the meantime, we went to the pet supplies place this morning and bought one of those, I think they call them comfort cones or recovery cones, you know, when those Elizabethan collars we used to call them, to put around her head to stop her from gnawing at her sore paw. Poor little girl. She's still eating and chirpy. Oh, she does not like that cone, I can tell you now. It's distressing, isn't it? So hopefully tomorrow they'll have to get to the bottom of it, and I would say it will be they'll have to sedate her, and so that they can examine it more closely. Maybe there was some of the sting was still in the paw. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. And I just wanted to show you, we've cut back the garden, the fairy garden. So last time I was down here with you a couple of weeks back, we couldn't hardly even walk through here. But now, yeah, himself cut back that wormwood for me that I find so hard to work with because it makes me feel sick. And you can see more of the little bits and bobs. The old mirror, that was above the fireplace when we moved in, but it's a gloomy, creepy looking old thing. Put it down in the fairy garden. It's a portal for them. And there's another mirror, over here. That was in the old bathroom before we even owned the house. Oh, look, you can see my new boots. Check them out. I don't know, can you see them? They're really nice. I really like them. They're really, really comfy. They were like, I bought them online, but as soon as I put them on, you know, there was no wearing in. They've just been attached to my feet ever since. The EOS, an Australian make. So you can see all my potting stuff behind there and some compost bins. But yeah, so the fairy garden is a little bit more user friendly now, and I really love this corner of the garden. I know it's, you know, it's just old sheds and fence, but I don't know, it's just got a really nice energy. This is a jade plant that was in a pot, and then it sent down a big taproot, tipped over, and just is doing its own thing. So I think they call them, are they called money trees as well? Anyway, that's become a permanent resident now over at the fairy altar. Oh gosh, it's getting a bit hot. And so you can see this a little bit more clearly now. Some bulbs from my girlfriend's garden. You have to cull bulbs, they multiply under the ground, and then they the plants kind of choke themselves. So she was culling her lilies and threw a few bulbs my way, so that was good. I've talked about this mulberry tree trunk before, how to me it looks like a dragon's head. You can see its nose and mouth, its eyes there where the pine cones are, and all the little bits and pieces that I bring down for the fairies. The 2 pine cones are very special. They're from the cemetery where my parents are both buried. And now there's a cat joining me, as always. You stay away from that lily, mister. And in the mouth of the dragon is the door into the fairy house, as you can see. Oh, thanks, Harry. We really needed that. But yes, that's the fairy house door in there, and I'm sure they live in there. And I had some lovely new Buddhist prayer flags that I got at the Stupa of Universal Compassion, which is a magnificent Buddhist stupa in the bush near here. There's a whole, sort of monastery there. It's amazing. Anyway, we go there often for a chai, and we go up to the temple and sit, or the stupa. It's really beautiful. But you can smell everywhere in town at the moment, everywhere you walk. It's real summer breeze stuff. The jasmine is just wafting by on the breeze. So that jasmine next door is all in bloom. Then just come here and my jasmine's not yet in bloom. So nature works in her own time frame, doesn't she? So that's, I'm turning in a circle because this is actually circular, this little garden. There are stones. I did lay stones in a circle in the ground. A lot of them are overgrown now, you can't see them, but I know they're there. So look at that dry earth. It's starting to get that Australian summer look already here in late spring. I hope we're not in for a hot summer. It's going to stay as mild and lovely as it's been. There's so much rain. Where's your little sister, hey? She can't come outside with her cone of shame on her head, can she? She's restricted to being stuck indoors and not happy about it. Anyway, it's for the best, and I'm sure she will recover after she goes and sees Auntie Andrea, the local vet, who's just so lovely. My vet's always such beautiful people, eh? With the remote control. I think she's watching witchy videos. can't quite pick it up. I must add, she has had pain relief as well. You can't see her paw because it's tucked under her, but it's very sore. Those mean old bees, hey? They gave you a sting, didn't they? More tomorrow. I won't end this video without a happy ending. She really likes Alison. She loves Alison's accent. She was watching what Alison's got to say about the Lost Cauldron.
I'll just mention it now. Is that I thought that the range of pricing was really
What do you
broad.
think, Bea?
There were things that I picked up that I thought were really unexpectedly inexpensive, and I really loved that, because if you've got a little budget in mind for a gift for somebody, you could easily pick up a really lovely gift for under £10, which I think is a great price point. You know, there were little stickers that
Sleeping. All right, big experiment for me. I've got myself one of those, a tripod, that's what it's called. All right, so update on Beatrice's paw. She has fully recovered, almost fully recovered now. She's back outside again, so I don't know where she is. She's somewhere in the sunshine. And it turned out that she had a spider bite. So that was why it kind of went, I can't even describe to you. I don't want to trigger anybody. It was just, but her paw was, well, it was all necrosed and just disgusting. But anyway, she had lots and lots of drugs and lots of rest and tender loving care from us. And she got better, so wherever she is, Harry's obviously there, he's in the background, he's the studio cat. So very, very happy that little Beatrice is better, and the vet thinks it was a white tail. For anybody, I don't know if you have white tails in the UK. I always imagine I'm talking to people in the UK, but yeah, white tails are quite nasty little spiders that we have here, and apparently they like to be indoors, but I've never seen one, so I don't know where she encountered a white tail, but that's only a guess, of course. So anyway, it's had a happy ending, so I'm very happy, and I wouldn't have brought you a video unless it had a happy ending anyway. And the other thing I wanted to say to you was good old Amazon this morning. Oh, we got a delivery. So my next I Found a Fox video will be about the little treasures that I got in the post this morning, including this. So Woodland Wardens, I must be probably the only person in the witchy world on the planet who doesn't have this deck. It's so well loved, and I cannot wait to unbox. I won't do an unboxing per se, but I will talk to you about it in the next video. And I also, not only but also, I got the Literary Witches Oracle, which I'm super excited about, and that's a 70 card deck. I've got the book, and I talked about the book a couple of years ago actually. I got the book and I really loved the book, and this came out, this has been out for a fair while too. So I got this one, but I also got it not just for myself, but also for, I run a membership club for children's literature creators, so illustrators and writers. And every full moon in that group, I do an oracle card reading, and it's just really about our creativity and where we're at in the month ahead and how we're feeling about our writing or our illustrating or both. So I do that every full moon, and I have some favorite packs that I use just for that, but I thought this one would be really, really good for that group to explore together. So I'm looking forward to using that one too. And the other thing I got in my Amazon envelope this morning
I'm not sponsored by Amazon, by the way. The other thing I got that I'm really looking forward to is The Haunting of Aveline Jones by Phil Hicks. Now this is it looks like a middle grade. It's a middle grade novel, and I found out about it through Alison at 50 Something Witch. She really praised it. She really loved it and said it was really scary. So I want to read it. Okay. And being a children's author myself, you know, I'm really interested to see what other people are doing, and the illustrations. Look, that cover illustration is so moody, and the palette's spot on. It's a very autumnal palette, and just the interiors are really, there's a lot of pen and ink work inside, and oh wow, check that out. See that? Can you see that? So yes, being a lover of middle grade fiction and a writer of middle grade fiction, I'm really keen to dive into this series. So I'll let you know what I think of this in the next IFAF video, and see, you can't separate your witchy world from your work world, from your spiritual world, from your, you can't separate any of it, can you? It's all one big mishmash. So thank you for being with me, and I'm enjoying learning how to put these vlogs together. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm feeling way more independent now that I've bitten the bullet and figured it out myself. So yeah. Thanks for watching. What I need is a sign in and a sign out, a welcome to my channel and a goodbye for now and something to say. But for the time being, it's just goodbye for now. See ya.
All better.
Yeah.